everyone. Sorry this video is late. I was having so many issues yesterday. I don't know what is going on with my DVR not recording my shows. I haven't even seen like episode I think 3 and 4 of the challenge. It's really annoying. Okay, so we are going to talk about BGC 17 episode 5, Double Blonde Sided. Y'all like how I got that right? I didn't say double blindsided like the little trick they're trying to make it sound like. Yeah, it's the lighting in here is real crazy today too because it's daytime instead of nighttime when I normally do these videos, so it's like super, super bright. There's light coming in through that window over there. So yeah, it's super bright. I was like trying to do an acting audition yesterday, and normally I do it at nighttime as well, and I was having the hardest time with the lighting because it was super bright. But I need to figure it out. I probably need new curtains instead of those sheer white ones. I can get the thick white ones like in my bedroom. That's what I need. Okay, so the episode starts with Seven and Shayla talking about missing Susan, and Seven thinks, you know, she's happy that Susan left because she thinks that Susan kind of scared herself by what she did picking up that rat tail comb. Yeah, that was a little bit crazy. Okay, so all the girls are basically getting along. They had that truce last episode, and even now, according to Sayora, oh, she's saying that it's even now, like the house, because it's 3 against 3 instead of 4 against 3. So the divide in the house is even. The girls decide to go to Venice Beach, and it's really funny because Kiki's umbrella is like flipping back and like breaking and doing all kinds of stuff. The same thing happened the last time my mom and I were in Fort Walton, which is right next to Destin Beach, Florida, which is right next to Panama City. You know what that is. So yeah, her umbrella flipped backwards and started flying down the beach, and she had to run after it. I was like doing Snapchats. I was just like looking like dying laughing. It was so funny. So the beach little episode, and I'm thinking like they had no volume, like the girls weren't talking at the beach when they were all twerking and stuff, and I'm thinking like, did they allow them to have music? Because what are they twerking to? They're twerking on the umbrella. They're twerking in the ocean. They're twerking all over the place. Like, they drunk, even though it's the middle of the day. We don't see them drinking, so I'm like, are they just twerking to be twerking? Ain't no music, no alcohol? Like, what are these girls doing? They got the lifeguard sitting there looking awkward, like, what is going on? So then they all go to this club in Venice, and Key says that she is annoyed that Say is flirting with this older guy, that Say just wants attention, and apparently this guy is her mom's age, but she says he's muscular and whatever else, so she'll see what's going on with him. She ain't gonna talk to him. Like, she's just bored and doing something and just wanting guy attention. Plus, it's nice when you get out to talk to other people than the girls that you see 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so who cares who it is? Like, you don't have to try to talk to them in that sense. Like, just talk to them because you get to talk to somebody else in the world. All right, so they get home and there's a new bucket list on the wall. Seven gets to work with, or her dare or bucket list challenge is work with a DJ. Key says that they get to meet with a seamstress. DeShayla gets all excited and say, that's for me. Key says, I don't think that's for you. She says, yeah, it's because I said I wanted to be a fashion designer or a model. I feel like Key was getting a little like jealous there. Like, no, it's not for you. Why would that be for you? I was like, ain't that your friend? Like, what is going on? And then Sayora and Seven go get their nails done. So they're kind of bonding a little bit. So that's like a little mix of the two sides. And the next morning, Seven goes to DJ class with DeShayla and Key. They're basically doing this scratch class, learning something about music. And as Seven keeps saying that they need girl DJ, she's going to be the cutest DJ on the planet. For some reason, I keep thinking of DJ Duffy. Like, when is Basketball Wives coming back on? I need to watch Basketball Wives. But every time she was talking about the DJ needs to be a girl, I kept thinking about DJ Duffy for some reason. Which I wonder if she's even going to be on this season, or if, dang, why can't, Shawnee, I wonder if Shawnee fired her too. Yeah, Shawnee be ready to fire somebody. Even though they didn't fire the girl from last season, but yeah. So all the girls go to Playhouse. Sayora is hugging on these guys and bringing a bunch into their section, and Key is getting pissed. Key gets pissed about anything. Key's irritated, saying it feels like the barbershop guys are coming in and out their section, and Key is mad in the limo, saying, I'm in my city, I'm not trying to look thirsty, and Key starts arguing. And I'm thinking, like, I don't know. I guess I kind of feel where she's coming from. It does look crazy. There's a bunch of guys in the section, but apparently Sayora did know a couple of them, so she's not just bringing strangers into the section necessarily. I don't know how I feel about that because I want to take Sayora's side, but at the same time, now that I'm thinking about it, I can understand a little bit where Key's coming from. Not to cause this big, huge argument and make the whole damn episode about her, but in the sense of it being annoyed of what was going on, yes. Okay, friend says Key claims to want things squished, and then she uses the word again later on. I think the word is squashed. Like, when she gets about squished is so funny. I don't even realize, I don't know if she thinks, like, does she make up that word and know that she's, like, making up a word? Or does she think she's saying the right word and she's saying the wrong word? I don't really know. Kiki then gets mad and says, and Key says, why does what I do make you so mad? And I'm thinking, like, wait, Kiki's annoyed with you arguing and causing drama, and you're saying, like, why are you always so mad and getting mad at me? Like, why does what I do make you mad? You're getting mad at Sayora. So you mad about what Sayora's doing, and she tries to flip it back on her, like, why everybody hate me? Why do I always gotta be the problem? No, you the one mad at Sayora, and now you start an argument, and now you saying, like, why you mad at what I do? That makes no damn sense whatsoever. She wants to be, like, the hated one type thing, but she's the one that's starting the fights and getting mad at other people. It's so backwards. I don't know if she realizes she's doing it and, like, this is like a game she's playing, or if she's really that oblivious and she really thinks that these girls are mad at her. Like, nobody even cares about you. I don't know. So I would like your feedback on that because I don't really understand what's going on. So the question is Key causing arguments and then trying to play victim or everybody hates her, or does she know what she's doing and she's just trying to start something and then act like it's coming towards her? So does she really think that these girls are hating on her and mad at what she does, or is she playing that she does just to start an argument? My damn question even confused me. That whole situation is weird. Don't nobody care what you do, Key. Nobody. You the one starting it. Okay, so Key says she was trying to be peaceful for the general population. Of course, we know that's not true because she came in the limo being loud and obnoxious. She then throws the headpiece / necklace, whatever it was, at Kiki and calls her fat. Oh, God, y'all was friends last episode. You were friends at the beginning, you did 2 keys, and then you were kind of back and forth, and then you made up, and now you're not, and now you hate each other, and you're calling her fat. I don't know what's going on between them two, but whatever. Okay, 7 is annoyed saying can't Key just have fun? And I'm glad that 7 is kind of noticing it. Like, Key is a very negative person, always wanting drama, trying to get attention, and she tries to say the other girls want attention, but it's really her, in my opinion. The producer then takes Key off and says, why? Oh, they take her off the bus, and she says, why do I get kicked off? It's always me. Like, why? Because I have hands? So she's at the same time trying to play victim and act like, oh, why is it me? Why is it me? Why do people hate me? You started it. You picking on other people. Like, you mad at what they do. Ain't nobody care what you do. What are you talking about? Okay, so they go home. The replacements pick us up, and Fran says she doesn't want to be forgotten as the blonde girl. She seems like she's feeling insecure about the situation. And the next thing you know, Key comes in and starts fighting with Kiki, and Key then calls Kiki fake. Kiki's like, wait a minute, you the fake one. If I had to say one was fake, I don't know. I guess they could say Kiki's fake because she wanted drama, as 7 said before, and then she didn't want the drama because now the drama's against her and not against, her, where she felt like she was the alpha against somebody weaker than her. So maybe fake in that sense, but Key going back and forth, being a friend, not a friend, her friend, not a friend, that seems kind of fake too. So I don't know. I don't know who gets the fake award. All right, so they both are screaming, and Key says Kiki's mom is the devil and she's a fat bitch. Okay. 7 is then trying to calm Key down, and DeShayla is just laughing, like, why do these bitches hate Key? Because she's annoying. She keeps causing fights. Like, what do you mean? DeShayla and Key are plotting to be friends. Okay, so then we see the DeShayla and Key, they, in their room, plotting to be friends with the new girls. They want them on their side, so of course it can be 4 against 3 again, with the favor on their side. So the new girl, we see the intro to the new girl, Briana, and she says she likes ballers, athletes, she loves the attention. She says, yes, the girls in Vegas, I guess she's just referring to as we. She's like, we look like Barbies, but we'll fuck you up. And she says Vegas is about sex, drugs, and alcohol, and she loves it. She's a stripper, and she's always positive and confident. So this bitch comes into the house screaming, throwing money, saying, wake up, bitches, good morning, turn up. Apparently it's like 7:30 in the morning. And it's funny because none of the girls are getting super pissed because, of course, the whole 3 against 3 in the house, they don't want to, like, not be friends with the new girl. Right now, it's like they all want to be friends with the new girl. So she kind of gets the pass, like, last season with, oh my gosh, what is her name? Not Ryan, the rude one to the producers, the blonde one with the funny laugh. The cute one that I liked. Damn, I can't remember. She came in on improv class. They thought she was the improv instructor. Comes to find out that she was actually a housemate. So these girls, she basically got a pass. She got lucky because they want to fight over, or basically see whose side she's going to come on. So she isn't getting held because I know damn well if it was any other time of the day and there's a new girl coming shouting, screaming, wake up bitches, turn up at 7:30 in the morning, throwing money on you while you sleep, they would have been pissed and going off and screaming and fighting, ready to fight the new girl. So she got lucky in her situation that they all trying to be her friend. Okay, so friend is saying, I don't think you'll replace me. Key, DeShayla, and Seven jump out of the bed at 7 a.m. to be friends with Briana. And it's mainly Key and DeShayla. Seven's kind of just sitting on her own, but still going along with them. Key and DeShayla, okay, Key and DeShayla is saying what's going on in the house, basically trying to get Briana to pick sides. Briana says she is not picking sides, and she's seeing how, everybody treats her. And if ain't nobody disrespecting her, then she's cool with everybody. She says she's Briana from the block, and she's a little bougie. So I really like her so far. So, interest, no one went off. Okay, that's what I just said. No one went off on the new girl. That's absolutely crazy to me because she came in super obnoxious and technically disrespectful. You had to wake me up at 7:30 in the morning. So the girls go to see the fashion designer for Macy's. And DeShayla brought in this colorful feather heel. She's pulling stuff out of her bag. She got like a little purse to match. That lady from Macy's probably like, I really want to know what she was like thinking because what she said based on her facial expression did not go together. Her facial expression was kind of like, but of course she gives her the advice. She says make a collection, it's consistent, that everything goes together, but not to be the same, which of course makes sense. Plus she don't want to kill her dream. Like maybe she'll branch out and do some other stuff because those heels look crazy. Okay, so the girls go to Secret Sundays, minus DeShayla, and there is now a little money issue because Key wants to go get everybody ones, and of course she's trying to be in charge, like getting all the ones for everybody. Like if they want to go get ones, let them go get ones, like be on your side, whatever else, I don't know. She's making a big deal about it. So she then starts talking shit in the beauty room when they get back, and of course she's arguing with Kiki again, and she's curling her hair. It's nighttime. I don't know why the hell she's curling her hair. Maybe she's going to pin it up and then sleep with it, the curls, I don't know. I was like, that's weird. They just went to the club. Now she's home curling her hair. Maybe that's a different day and we don't even know. Something didn't seem right. Okay, so Briana bonds with Say Outside. She's saying that they will be friends because she relates. She also relates with Key because Key is like a leader and she runs shit. But she says DeShayla and Seven need to quit following Key. And maybe that is what's going on. It's not, but that's what it looks like. As far as what we see Key and then we see them too. We don't really see them separate whatsoever. Say then tells Fran, so Fran goes to Roof to talk to Briana. Oh yeah, so Say tells Fran basically that the other girls are trying to turn Briana against Fran, so she's like, let me go and, basically fix this. So now Bri is kind of leaning towards the more positive girls, Kiki, Fran, and Say, and I understand why completely. I think if I came in the house as a new girl, I would be on their side towards being their friends rather than the other girls. So Key goes to dinner with her mom and I think her sister. I'm not sure who the other girl is. Her mom says, block out the drama, like block Kiki out. Don't get sucked up in your weakness, which is, of course, getting mad and starting arguments and stuff like that. I don't know, wasn't she the one earlier in the episode that was like, do what you gotta do and beat whoever's ass? Maybe it was someone else's mom. I could have sworn it was her mom. Could be wrong. Alright, so back at home in bed, Bree says to the other girls who are being, like, talking loud, she says, can y'all be a little quieter? We're trying to sleep in here. and then Key starts stomping around. This is a really good part. I like this part. So Bree then confronts Key. She goes in the room in front of all the girls by her damn self, and she says, I came at y'all respectfully. Key's saying, to ask her to be quiet. Key's saying, oh, they weren't loud. And she says, well, I didn't know if y'all were stomping around on purpose. And of course, Key doesn't own up to it. Like, yeah, bitch, I was stomping around on purpose because you told me to be quiet when we weren't even loud. She kind of acts like, oh, nothing even happened. Seven then gets involved saying, that was only one set of feet, not all of us. So Bree, I really, really like Bree. She came in there confronting all of them like, I came at y'all respectfully. I asked y'all to be quiet, and people stomping around. And I think she was saying y'all so she wouldn't zero in on one person, because everybody knows y'all could mean more than one person, or it can be one person. So Seven's trying to take it technically, and then Bree starts telling Key, like, you run shit over here, and, what's going. Seven's getting really pissed because she realizes, like, it's making her look like a damn follower. Which, I don't know. I don't feel like Seven is following Key, but as far as the way it's appearing on TV, it does look like that. So Bree then says, I asked all of you. Key says, they're going to bed, and so Key's going to bed, and she's like, Bree shows her side. She's clearly with the other girls, and she's trying to stay out of the drama. But once again, she started it. She's saying that she's trying to stay out of the drama, but she started it because Bree said, can y'all keep it down? And then Key goes to stomping around the room. So how are you trying to stay out the drama? You was creating drama. Maybe you were trying to, like, squish the drama because you didn't admit to the fact of you were stomping on purpose. You tried to act like you weren't. I don't know. So then Bree goes to the roof with Kiki, talking about she got chicken in her teeth. And then here comes Seven saying, I know you think what you just did was special. And I'm thinking, like, what is going on with these girls? So now she's like, what y'all going on is special. And this is when I had, like, a moment where I realized girls did this on all my seasons. So when I'm in these houses, I'm 100% me. I don't pay attention to the cameras. I don't see a camera and then start acting crazier and, like, go from, like, a 2 to a 10 because I see a camera come in the room. And I think that's what the majority of girls do, because they did it on all my seasons. And with her saying, Seven saying, I know what you think you just did was special. Seven is looking outside of being in this house and not living real life. And she's thinking of it as a TV show. And she's like, what you did was special. Seven didn't want to look like a chump. So she's thinking, like, oh, the viewers just saw Bree come in here and basically ask all of us what the hell's going on. And, of course, Key didn't stand up for herself. And then she's saying, Key run the house, which is making Seven look stupid. Like, it's crazy. I feel like at that moment, Seven was thinking about what the viewers would see and not about what just happened in real life type thing. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. But that's definitely the vibe I got, which I know a lot of girls who act up as soon as they see the camera. And that's kind of like what she just, I felt like, was referring to. Saying, I know what you think you just did was special. That was weird. I don't even think Bree, I think Bree did it because she was annoyed. She wasn't thinking about, oh yeah, the viewers going to think I'm whatever because I'm standing up for myself and coming in the room with all these girls by myself and I'm the new girl. I don't think Bree thought that whatsoever. I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like Bree is more real. I don't think she thought that. Okay, so Seven is mad, saying Key leads this. Yeah, she's mad at Briana for saying it. Bree says, I didn't come for you. If I did, you would know it, period. And of course, that was an indirect saying, Key runs this, y'all following her. She didn't directly come at her. I agree with that because she wasn't rudely saying to her. But at the same time, I understand why Seven's getting annoyed with it. Because I've been like, bitch, she ain't running. No. So I understand Seven's side and I understand Brianna's side at this point. Seven is mad and she walks away with the security. And Kiki's like, are you good? Are you good? She says to Kiki, like, I know, like, yes, I'm good. Like, I'm here. She's the one that walked away. And it was so funny because in her little confessional, she was like, if y'all want to fight me, I will. And she's like biting all her nails off. And they put that stupid little cartoon in everybody's faces. I like that. That was really, really funny. All right, so I don't know what is going on these next few episodes. I don't know why you guys keep saying, is this the last episode? There's no way this is the last episode because there's no way. We're on episode 5. There looks like there's like 6 more fights that we didn't see. I kind of wrote down what I thought I saw in these little clips. It looks like Fran is fighting with Bree because I thought, I see Fran yelling, saying that stupid stripper piece of shit. So clearly there's something going on with Fran and Bree, even though they're friends right now, or cool right now. I then see Key fighting with a blonde. I don't know if it's Bree or Fran. I kind of think it's Bree. And then I feel like there's one point where it looked like Kiki hit Say, and I'm like, there's no way that happened. But then you hear the comment of like the sides are starting to fall apart, which I kind of thought that would have been with Seven and Key, because she's getting kind of annoyed with her always arguing and stuff like that. And of course the whole following comment. And then we see Kiki and Key fighting. So I don't know what the hell is going on. I really like Bree. She's my favorite all season. Okay, she may do some fucked up shit the next couple episodes that may make me change my mind, because there were certain girls I liked and then I disliked when I started to know them. But I feel like she is real, and she is definitely she's my favorite from, I would say, from a really long time. For the past few seasons, she's one of my favorite. Of course, you guys know I liked Hanana Susu a lot. Hanana Susu, you know, I don't be remembering how to say their name. Those are one of my all-time favorites. But I think Briana is going to be one of my all-time favorites, because I really, really like her so far. And I made these cute little emojis of her. Of course, I had to do a full body one because I didn't realize how nice her ass was until I Googled a picture of her. So I made these with my app, of course, Emoji Me. And by the way, Android version is now up for sale. It is in the Android store. So if you guys go to the Google Play Store, and if you type in Emoji Me Sarah Oliver, it'll pop up at the top. And of course, the more downloads I get when you type in Emoji Me, it'll start popping up. But now that it's new, it was just released yesterday, and it works, and it's great. And yeah, it's on my Android phone, which isn't in here. So if you have an Android, you can now download my app. And of course, you can make an app or make an emoji of anybody you want when you want. So yeah, it's only $1.99. And let me get to your questions. Everybody's getting a cold in Georgia. It was like 80 degrees last week, and it is now like freezing every night. Like literally freezing, 26 degrees. I had to cover my palm trees outside. Like, it's cold. Okay, so Diamond.Dallas says, how do you feel about the new girl? I love you. I love you too, for one. And secondly, oh my God, I love Briana. Like I said, she's like one of my all-time favorites. Like, I absolutely love her. I feel like that would be my friend, like in real life. Like, I really, really like her. Okay. Cake Like Sarah says, if you had another blonde come in on season 11, would you immediately seen it as competition? No. If she was a replacement and everything was happening in the house, depending on if it was like a side thing or if I was by myself like I really was on BGC 13, I would have been excited. Like, oh my God, I'm going to have a friend. We're going to be blonde friends. There's this girl that I've been working with on and off for like the past 6 months, and she's like super, super cute. She's so fine. Like, if I didn't have my body, I would want her body, okay? Like, she's sexy, she's pretty, and like we'll like do our hair together the same. Like, we'll both do straight hair the same day, or wavy hair the same day, or curly hair the same day. We'll be like, how you doing your hair today? And like, I absolutely love her. So I wouldn't have seen it as competition. I would have seen it as, oh my God, I have a new blonde friend. I would have been excited about it. Okay. Rain Jerry says, which girls do you think would get along with in the house, and which girls do you think would clash with? I would be friends with, as I said, I like Sayora. I definitely like Briana. I really liked Fran the last episode. Plus, I feel like she's just cool. Like, she's not like causing drama and stuff all the time. I think I would get along with her. And then Kiki, I kind of, I'm starting to like her now that she's with the nicer girls, but I have mixed feelings about her still because she was on the other side and she was picking on girls early on. So I don't think I would be able to trust her, but it seems like she's being cool now. Jaden.Rodriguez says, where did you get that bed from? Of course, in my guest room. I actually ordered that bed frame on Amazon. I ordered the bed frame and the mattress on Amazon. I bought the pillows and the blanket from Hobby Lobby. And then I think the lamp was from Marshall's. And then the bench was from Amazon. I'm a huge, obsessive Amazon shopper. Okay. Rain Jerry also says, do you think it was a bad idea to send Susan home or not? And do you like Susan or Briana better? Briana, a million times better. I liked Susan at first, but then I started not to like her when I felt like she was turning into a bully with Key. I think it was a good idea they sent her home, and I'm glad they did because I really like Briana, and she's adding a lot to the house, more than Susan added. And her picking up that damn comb was just psycho. Like, no, that was crazy. I would have been upset if they didn't send her home after she did that because that is a weapon. Like, are you crazy? Okay, salute me. I'm Julio says, who would you give advice to in the house? Who would I give advice to in the house? Would What would the advice be? I love you, Sarah Doll. I love you too. If I would give advice to someone in the house, I would tell Key that you're looking like a bully. You're looking like you're negative. You keep acting like people are against you when you're really against them. You're starting fights and saying you don't want to be part of fights. Like, just calm your ass down because you really coming across as a like negative Nancy here. Okay, let's see. A couple more. Somebody says, Whoa.d says, let's see your room. It is on Instagram. Scroll back a few weeks. It is already on there. Megan Pog Vera says, who would you fight if you were on BGC 17? At this point, it probably would have been all three of, I feel like Key for sure. I feel like she's being mean, she's being nasty, she thinks she's running the house. She's basically running the house because of how she's always causing fights and whatever. She feels like she's the alpha female, and I know I wouldn't get along with her. I don't like people that I feel like are picking on people all the time. Like, she's really annoying to me. Okay, Christ.cosmos, and as I said, yes, those little, that blanket, I was actually going to cut those little pom-poms off. They kind of annoyed me. And thanks for the comments, by the way. That was from Hobby Lobby as well. Okay, and last question is _IamBrie24. What do you think about Briana? Would you be friends with her if you were in the house? I feel like me and Briana would be best friends in the house. I feel like I would be friends with her in real life as well. I feel like, she says she's bougie and stuff. I don't feel like she acts bougie in the sense of, she's acting like she's better than other people. Like, she may be bougie, but she's not acting like Dream Doll did, where she's better than everyone. So she might be a good bougie. I don't know. We haven't seen enough about her. But I feel like she'd be my friend in the house and in real life. I really like her. I like that she's standing up for herself. I like that she's not putting up with shit from anybody. So we'll see how everything goes. Plus, I think she's really hot. I think she got a nice body and she's really pretty. So she is definitely my fave for this episode. All right, well, I got to go, guys. Kiko would like to go outside. So I will take my doggy outside. He's in the room pouting right now. I will talk to you guys later, and I love you.